What's cracking, people? You know who it is. You know who I am. You know what I do. So I want to go right in. You have to excuse me. I'm kind of looking a little scruffy here. Haven't shaved in a couple of days. Haven't been working as far as like a couple off days, and I haven't done anything but lay around and watch football. So you know how it is. You know how it goes. I'm still nice though, so don't get it twisted. I'm still nice, but on to the program. The topic for today, which I'm going to talk about, I'm going to call this video something like, the dogs that bark the loudest. Now, you're going to say, well, why you call it that? I'm going to talk about these people who think because they actually talk about doing something, they talk loud and tough about it, like they doing it big, they doing this, they a boss, say this, that, and the fifth. They think by talking about it, they think they're accomplishing something because they think that by talking about it, they think that you're going to be fooled to say, hey, this person's really doing something. And more often than not, most of these people, I'm going to say most of the time, like there are people who I know that talk about it that are really doing something. But most of these people that talk about it, they ain't doing it. Like, I don't see it. I see you talking, but I don't see it like manifesting into reality here. I see all these people saying they're a boss, but like this shit's crazy. I see people saying they're a boss, but yet you getting Section 8. Where's that dumb shit come into play? And let me tell you, if you doing that, you ain't a type of boss. Look, I know bosses for real, and they don't get Section 8. They don't get like welfare. They don't wear like $50 billion worth of fake jewelry around their neck or on their arms. They don't wear like a fucking $1 billion plutonium pinky ring. They show and prove, and that's what I admire about people who keep their head down and just go and do about the business, because that's the person I want to admire, because I want to be like that person. Like they just doing them. They just doing them. They just they don't have to tell about it. They're doing it because you actually see them doing it. It's like a leader. I had this person tell me, I'll never forget this one. Like we were working doing this and the fifth, and they said, well, I'm good at what I do because I'm a leader. I said, well, what makes you a leader? She goes, I know I'm a leader. It was a she, by the way. Now, first off, this is the first time I ever was told by somebody. I heard it before, but this is the first time I actually was told that a person telling me that they're a leader. Now, most leaders that I know don't tell you they're leading. Most leaders I know go out and do. And then you be like, hey man, that's who I want to be like. Like when I was little coming up, there's a couple guys who I saw that were like, doing it, and they were leading by example. And I was like, I want to be like that. That's how I was saying it. Now you'll never see me tell anybody what I'm doing, like to me, because people are going to try to check me and put me in the same category as you cornballs. It ain't going to happen over here. But a lot of these people, they never been put through the fire. Like, you'll see a lot of these so-called leaders crying whine when you ask them questions. Well, what are you crying whining for? A leader is supposed to get checked. Like, if you want to call me a leader and you got questions for me, I should get shitty about you having questions. I should either answer your questions or say, hey, if I can't quite answer that, I'll get back to you, or I'll get somebody who can answer that for you. I see a lot, especially a lot of these YouTube, leaders. They get all shitty. They want to cry and whine. They want to do this and that. Why are you asking me? Why are you picking on me? And I'm like, get out of here. That's how I know that you ain't thorough enough to be a leader. You can tell me you are, but if I ain't seen it in you, well, it is what it is. That's why a lot of these dudes block me, or they don't answer the questions, or what they do is, here's the type of things that these cornballs will do. You can ask them, well, is the sky blue? And they will answer you, well, it don't look like it's raining today. Now, that's the trickery that they do on you. What they do is they answer your question. It may not have anything to do with your question, but technically, that answers your question. So that's how they slide by. But people who know can cipher that out. Me personally, there's people out there that, like, you see it on Facebook, you see it on Twitter, You see, all they do is yak, yak, yak. They talk a lot, and then, like I said, they don't show you nothing that they're doing. Me personally, if I'm telling you I'm doing something, I want to show you firsthand that I'm doing it. That way, you can be like, no, he ain't on no fuck shit. He really doing this. Like, I want to be an example to show these other young kids. Look, man, just because you saying something don't mean you're doing something. Like, I'm backing up what I'm saying to you. That way, I'm a thorough and straight, honest, straight up dude to you guys. I want to give that to you. I'm going to show people that's the way to go. Being a weirdo and a cornball, not the route you want to go. So, be wise about, what you're talking. Like, if you telling somebody you're a boss, I know people that will check you to see if you're a boss. Like, if you talk about you doing stuff big, I know dudes that will check you if you're doing something big. I mean, it's real rap over here. But you can tell me anything, and it's all about show and prove. So, I'm out. I gotta go. Chuck the deuces. I'm out. And yeah, I'm still nice. I am. I'm still nice.